We're talking about all things parenting with people who, through social media posts, articles, and videos, are getting these conversations started for millions around the world. There are so many ways, of course, to parent. A lot of opinions, a lot of perspectives. So we put together a panel of moms to give us their expert and unfiltered opinions on some of the most talked about viral tips and topics. But first, let's meet them. Take a look.
I'm Bethany Braun-Silva. I'm an editor over at mom.com. I'm also the author of the book called Like a Mother, but my most important job is being a mom to two boys, Alyce and Jake.
I'm Alyce Chan. I am a mom and a comedian and have two boys, and we are based in New York City.
My name is Jasmine Thurman Mitchell. I'm the proud mom of two kids, and I'm from Philadelphia, PA.
The most incredible things that I've learned from my children is patience. You know, as a journalist, I'm really prone to moving at a rapid pace, and they have taught me to slow down, take in the moment, and they've really also grounded me in ways that I've never expected.
Vogue has named me as one of the top 6 funniest parenting Instagram accounts.
Mom, where are you?
My comedy sketches take the struggles and challenges of motherhood and then make it laughable and enjoyable.
The oldest one's always asking, who's your favorite child? Who's your favorite child? I'm like, I don't know. I can't answer that in front of her brother.
You ask my kids about my comedy routine, they would say to you that their mom is not funny and they think that their dad is funnier. FYI, I'm much funnier than my husband.
Last year, I did a video where I talked about my kids being autistic. The video has been seen over 4 million times and has over 10,000 comments. And during the interview, I revealed that I was diagnosed with autism at 32 years old. There are so many misconceptions about what a person with autism can or can't do. I'm total proof that you can get married, you can have children, you can have a life that's worth living. And honestly, I think I'm doing a great job at it.
Sam Fam, please welcome Alyce, Jasmine, and Bethany to our show. Thank you for being here. So, Bethany, you have Alyce, who's 11. Jake is 8 years old. You have a podcast called The Breakdown with Bethany.
Yeah.
We just did gentle parenting. Are you a subscriber of that theory? How do you break down your parenting style?
The way I would break it down is to be adaptable. I sort of subscribe to all of the parenting styles, whether it's gentle parenting, helicopter mom, tiger mom, but I don't subscribe to one and stick to it. I'm very adaptable based on what my kids need in any moment, right?
Alyce, it's so interesting because you use comedy, your brand of mom-com. Back in the day, your parents weren't funny. They didn't joke with you. You are the fun mom, but with boundaries.
Yes.
How do you establish that, especially when your kids know that they're the material that you're using on stage?
They don't see 90% of the material, which is good. And I try to focus on connecting with my kids, both of them, in terms of just like having conversations with them, having quality time with them. I find that makes it much easier when you do tell them it's bedtime. Yeah. And then they will actually listen. I think connection is the key.
Yeah. Jasmine, your video's seen thousands of times. You talked about Logan, who is 8 years old, and your daughter, Michaela, who is 6, being diagnosed and finding your own diagnosis through their journey. I'm so intrigued because one of the rules they say is parent the child you have. And these are the children you have, and through their experience, you're sharing it with the world. Was that challenging? Because you know people chime in even when you've not asked their opinion.
Well, it was, I felt it was really important to do because the cases of autism are going up as the years are going by. And a lot of times us parents don't realize that we've been suffering with undiagnosed autism as well. Although it was very hard to put myself out there, I felt that if I could help one person as much as I struggled with it before, that it was worth it, and it really was.
Coming up, these moms are sticking around and giving the unfiltered opinions on viral parenting moments. That's next. Welcome back. We're with our mom panel, Alyce, Jasmine, and Bethany, and they're weighing in on some of the most talked about viral parenting topics out there. So we have this video, 3.5 million views. It's a Maryland-based mom. Her son, Enzo, has just started saying his first words. And as you might expect, she was hoping he would say mama, but here's what happened in real life.
Enzo say mama. Mama.
That's my son.
Hey, let's calm down, okay? Say mama. Mama.
Alyce, that's one of the moments you find humor in parenting.
That is super cute. my gosh. My first one actually preferred dad before me as well. And so I still joke about that.
Well, they say it's easier to say da-da than the M is harder to, well, my son said mama, so I'm just saying. but when I did look it up, because my husband was so defeated, it said that it's easier to say da-da.
But isn't it so indicative
Yeah.
also of like, we do all the work, the heavy lifting, and then they
then when
come
Dad
out.
comes home,
yeah, they come
da-da,
out. looking
and I'm
just
like, what? Just cooked you 5
That's true.
meals.
You're like, I did all this work and you look exactly like this person.
And you're saying dad.
Oh my God. All right, so we have this one. I had never seen this before, but our team showed it to me. It's a video that mom, Vadia Galopin, on TikTok, 25 million views. Her daughter is in middle school and asked her mom to remove hair from her face. In the post, Vadia explained, I tried doing this myself secretly at her age since I wasn't allowed to do this in high school and it didn't end well. So to save her daughter the anxiety of having facial hair, she went ahead and let her daughter get it removed. It's been viewed millions of times. And I was telling one of my producers, I think that falls into taking her early through something that a lot of women talk about.
This is a great example of, you know, child-led parenting, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the child came to her with a concern, and mom handled it. And I think she did it beautifully well. And for all the naysayers, the trolls on social media, I mean, look, if you're not in that family, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You just have to let the mom be a mom.
All right, so we have one more because I feel bad that we have only moms in this show, and I know that dads are important. I emphasize all the time that without my dad, Clarence Newton Sr., wouldn't be on this show as well. So shout out to dads. We're not eliminating you from this conversation. We have a dad. This one made headlines and got a lot of people talking. Check it out.
I don't help my wife cook. I don't help her clean, do laundry, take care of the kids, none of that. Because I do what I am supposed to do as a father and a husband. I cook, I clean, I do the laundry, I take care of the kids. I can't help my wife do those things because they are my job too.
Jasmine.
I absolutely love that. I believe that parenting in a household is a 50-50 job. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I don't believe that just because I'm the one at home all day doing my part of the job, that when dad comes in, he's a king and all. My husband knows just as much about my children, their daily activities, helps with homework. He is the most interactive parent that I've ever met and makes me so proud.
It's true. I'll never forget Al Roker, my dear friend Al Roker at the Today Show. He always says, you know, when people say, well, dad babysit, and because you can't babysit your own kid. No. It's your kid, too. And Alyce, Jasmine, Bethany, thank you so much.